Well, hi Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Sagittarius, let's find out what you can expect to come up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign. There you are, right there, Temperance. That's your card, Sagittarius. Also, we have the King of Wands, which is fire energy, which is Sagittarius too. So if it doesn't resonate, then maybe seek a private reading from someone that you trust. Or check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self. Now, all cards are male or female. The overall energy of this reading is the King of Wands. Wow, you're ready for a fresh start and a new beginning. You're holding that staff. A fresh start's new beginnings. You have your hand on your hip, like you're just getting ready to get up and go and move forward. Very mature energy, and you are ready. Up here in your highest energy is the Knight of Cups. Wow, it looks like there's somebody else involved. It's like somebody's made you an offer that you can't refuse. And you are like, you want to move forward. This is sincere. This is a sincere love offer. It could be any number of forms that it takes. But know that if you're being made an offer, it is sincere. I feel like there's things that you need to say before moving forward. It's like that's why you're still sitting and you're holding on to that staff and truly considering this offer. Something's been bothering you though. And it is going to brew up and it's going to come out your mouth now that you're being handed this offer. You do want to move forward, but there is something that you need to say or clear up or declare, okay? And it has to do with these feelings of being left out in the cold or being lonely, not seeing them enough, I think. And it makes you feel rejected when you don't see them enough. I think this is something that needs to be talked about with the Five of Pentacles that you're actually facing with the Page of Wands. And right under this Knight of Cups is the Knight of Wands. So yeah, they have been leaving you too much, you know, whether it's work, whether they have to, or whether they choose to. It's just something that you need to talk about. So the Knight of Wands, male or female, it's like they just can't stick around all the time, you know. They're gone too much. So you're considering it. You're looking at the Knight of Wands. You're wondering if, you know, this offer here is really something that you can live with, okay? So the Temperance, right on the other side of the King of Wands and right under the Five of Pentacles. The Temperance here is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're all around you. They're trying to help you be balanced. That's their job, and pouring this potion back and forth. You have one foot in the waters of emotion and one foot on the ground. They need both your feet on the ground to make an informed decision on whether or not to move forward with this offer. It's a sincere offer, but you need both feet on the ground in order to make a clear and grounded decision on moving forward, which you really do want to do. Under the Knight of Wands is a Seven of Pentacles. I think you've been waiting for an offer that includes like moving forward in the relationship, maybe including a commitment or maybe including a step forward. You're ready to move forward. They may have come in, they may be sincere about their feelings for you, but they don't stick around enough. So there is an issue that's going on. You've been waiting and waiting for this relationship to become more grounded because, see, the Knight of Wands has a way of not being grounded in a relationship because they don't stick around much. They come and go. And so here you are waiting and you're getting bored. I think a lot of time has gone by. and you're starting to feel like this will never happen. It's heartbreaking to you. You might wonder if there's a third party because they're gone so much. I don't see any other real evidence. Well, I do have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords. Shaky whether or not. But the Three of Swords is about a heartbreak. And it does hurt you when they leave. And it does hurt you that this relationship has not become grounded yet. I have the Queen of Pentacles right next to the Three of Swords and under Temperance. The Queen of Pentacles, now, this is about being grounded. This is what Temperance's job is to do for you, Sagittarius. And like I said, that this is your card, Sagittarius. So what you're looking at is the second biggest pentacle in the deck. So, you know, you want security. You've been waiting for security and stability and trying to, you know, solidify this relationship and feel grounded in it. Well, that's where your mind is with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is Earth, so it can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart, might be strong in someone else's chart around this reading. It's the energies that matter the most. Okay, let's take out the second part because there's always more to know about the reading. Let's see where this might end up or what else it is, advice, or never know what we're going to see here. Whoa, that just came flying out. And that is such a good card. Yeah, it just, you know, we have the Sun here. This is the best card, I think. One of the best cards. I like the Wheel of Fortune a whole lot, too. But the Sun, this is about fresh starts, new beginnings. That's what you're ready for. That's what you want. This is with lots of love and joy. Well, it's hard to have joy when your heart's being broke, okay? And it's because they make you feel rejected when they're not around. But this is next to this rejection. It's right next to that. And it kind of feels like this is one of those things that you need to speak up about, you know, because you want to stay in this energy. You really don't want to be in the energy of the Three of Swords. And maybe they just don't understand, or maybe there's something you can work out or compromise with, okay? So the Sun is here. And so I feel like there's a lot of hope for this sun here. Once you speak up, once you have this conversation about moving forward. I have the Death card next to the Sun. This is leaving the old behind. It's going to be like leaving that old energy behind. I think it's all because you speak up. And it is about a fresh start and a new beginning. And you are going to be moving forward. It's like the end of an old year and the beginning of a new year. This is a card for Scorpio, so Scorpio might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. And it looks like you're moving right, you know, right over this, marching right over this Five of Cups, looking at the spilled cups of love. I call this the card of hope because this figure can turn around and see two full cups of love. And I think that's what's going to happen. I could change my mind. Let me keep reading. I have the Three of Cups under the Sun and next to Temperance. Well, the next time they come back in, that's when I think you speak up. That's when I think you have this conversation. And by then, you're grounded. You know what you're going to say. You know what you want. You know you need to move forward. And it's like, they're in. This card is like, okay, I'm in, okay? So they want the same things, and that's what you're going to find out. And it really is going to turn out to be a joyful conversation. I feel a lot of happiness coming off this card. And this is a reunion card. So that, you know, if they're not in your life right now, they're coming back. And this is when all this takes place. But they're coming back more sincere, okay? Like I say, they're going to, this cup, it's all going to turn into a very sincere love offer. The reunion is right next to an end of the old, beginning of the new. It's right next to that Three of Cups, the Fool, and it's under the Death card. The end of the Fool energy, which is just living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind, living day by day. It is fun, but people get tired of it. And it's right next to this reunion. I feel like they're coming back, and you're like saying, you know, this Fool's energy isn't working for you anymore. You really want to move forward, that you want a fresh start, new beginning. You want to look at this relationship differently, or whatever it is that you want to say, and it works. And it works out, and you find out they're thinking the same thing. Looking at the spilled cups here, you're wondering if they are your ship or not. I got the Three of Wands, and this is next to the Fool. So you were kind of on the verge of just holding on to that fresh start, that wand of fresh starts and new beginnings, and looking out over the world. There's 3 ships out there, very tiny. Don't know if you can see them, but it's wondering if your ship is still out there. Okay, so you're wondering, are they my ship, or is my ship still out there? You might have to look. Well, after this conversation, it kind of settles things down, because it's a very happy reunion. I got the Sun right above it. Things are really going to change in this relationship, because you're both thinking the same thing. I have the Ten of Pentacles under the Three of Cups and next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is like part of the offer that they're bringing in. They do want to look at this relationship differently. This is the card. This is a great card in the tarot deck. 10 Pentacles is very grounded, secure, stable, union between 2 people. There's extended family, pets, a child. This can be a card of marriage. So perhaps they do want to move forward and look towards the future to see where this will go as far as commitment. So there could be a commitment in the future, and that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted, this to become more grounded. And they are more than willing to give this a shot. Okay, so they're feeling the same way. I have the Two of Swords next to the Ten of Pentacles and under the Fool energy. So yeah, it's like you weren't dealing with this for a while. It's like an ostrich putting its head in the sand. You were protecting your heart, because if you dealt with it, you might have got your heart hurt. Well, your heart's hurt anyway. All right? Every time they leave. I mean, your heart's hurt anyway, and I think you realize that. Your swords are up in self-protection, but not dealing with it. And because I think you were afraid that you were going to, because right now you're feeling breadcrumbed, like they were just barely feeding the relationship enough to keep it afloat, throwing your scales off balance. And this is the Six of Pentacles, and that is breadcrumbing. That will make you want to look for another partner. And you were just kind of ignoring that. Well, come to find out, they're thinking about this relationship differently also. And I think this offer, why these are the 2 strongest energies in your reading, is this Knight of Wands is becoming the Knight of Cups. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Sagittarius. The Two of Pentacles. You're all confused about the security, the stability of this relationship. So it's like when you're down, okay? The Pentacles are down. It's like a roller coaster ride you've been on. And when you're up, you're up. So you have high hopes, and then you got low hopes, and high hopes, low hopes, and it's been a roller coaster ride for you. And this is something you need to talk about, and this is why you need it to become more grounded. And your guardian angels and spirit guides are really doing their job in helping you to do and say the right things to become more grounded. You know, I don't know that you knew that they were feeling the same way until you speak up. So, wow, Sagittarius. This is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.